What's going on, guys? Welcome to What It Do Tarot. Appreciate you for stopping by here with me today to see what's going on, see what's good, to see what it do. Appreciate you guys holding down. Hope you like, hope you stay, hope you enjoy the reading. Hope you're having a good day or evening wherever you catch this. Hope love is treating you well. All right, here we are. You know, while you're here, feel free to fast forward through this part while I get my card out. Okay, this is a timeless love reading, but it's currently December 2025. Okay, here we are. Capricorn, number 10. Also, the number one significance to you. All right, Capricorn. Let's see. For you, I get a couple of these oracles, and then I do 2 decks of tarot. Synchronicity. The universe is constantly sending you signs and confirmations. Pay attention to repeated patterns. Stay mindful of recurring numbers, symbols, and events. They are guiding you toward alignment with your desires. So there are going to be things that keep repeating themselves, letting like your confirmation, validation type thing. But you must understand what going with the flow really truly means, to be able to receive uh, the energy and allow the synchronicities to happen naturally. Okay, so here, flow alignment brings ease. When you surrender resistance, things move effortlessly. Allow life to unfold without forcing the outcomes. Follow the path of least resistance. Okay. That's your first card, adaptability. It says flexibility is key to success. Adjust your approach without losing sight of your goal. Stay open to change today. Shift your method if needed, but stay committed to the vision. So, since we're talking about love in terms of love, go with the flow, but and also, bend a little. Don't be so straight uh, or forward in terms of, like a closed heart in a sense, or yeah. I guess this gold energy here is pretty prevalent. From adaptability to acceleration. Maybe you'll start to see things move and flow differently when you adapt and allow yourself to be open to change or different environments or whatever. You'll see how things will take off. So it says momentum is building. Your actions are creating rapid change. Ride the wave of progress today. Stay aligned and keep up the pace. Peace, be still. So it says, in stillness, you align with clarity. Quiet the mind to hear the wisdom within. Take a moment today to pause, breathe deeply, and listen to your inner knowing. So it's basically about being grounded, staying in your center, but being open to change or this different flow that you're trying now to be open to. And as you now have kind of let the floodgate open, the momentum is just going. But at the same time, it's asking you, to still understand what it means to, I guess, be still in the moment, you know, stay grounded, okay? Always listen to yourself. I guess love will arise or appear or something like that. I don't know, guys, but here we go. Let's see what this means. The world. Okay, talks about completion. Hmm. And the internet, the World Wide Web, the world, just period. Different types of people, um, being involved with different types of people. I'm not too sure what you have here, the High Priestess, with your adaptability. So it's your intuition speaking to you, telling you that, how other, you know, what other way is there? Maybe I should try something different. Like it wasn't an idea of anyone else's. It just really came about out of your own mind. Yeah, the clarity. Right here, align with the clarity, the acceleration, the knowing. What came through to you, your understanding of what you need to do in terms of love, in terms of your own personal self, and how you're operating, or if you look, like I said, looking for some sort of confirmation or answers to, some sort of movement forward with. something or someone. I'm not too sure. But this Ten of Pentacles surely looks nice here. So, like I said, don't lose focus. If this Ten of Pentacles is what you're in search of, or in search of, would like your life to be that, you are the creator here. You know, or you knew what it would take, in a sense, for things to kind of even create its own flow or start a flow or something like that. So here with the Eight of Cups, you walked away from a certain like mindset or a certain, yeah, you walked away from a certain group of people, uh, a mindset. You're walking into a flow. King of Wands, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, to the artist that you could be, or you are interested in a artist. Maybe you never thought that you would go that route. That was the adaptability. Now you see things are just like, but that's why it's saying stay still, because maybe they live a very active life, and you've just been merged into it kind of quickly there, or something like that. Here with the justice, it seems balanced, seems right. Here the strength. Like I said, you have to step outside of your comfort zone or something like that. That's what happened, but something was telling you that this is like your time, or for you, or this is the only way of something. Yeah, two of wands in reverse. This is you living in the moment, really. Not too focused on, you know, looking at the differences of, oh, if this path is this, and this path is this, and which way do I go? The outcomes, you're not really you're not really looking at it like that. You've already made that decision, and now you're just living in the moment. Especially if you are uh, doing something with someone that you never thought that you would be doing things with, or something like that. World. I'm getting like this person is like world known worldwide, internationally known or something like that. Or you're about to go global or something, something like that. Viral, whatever they call it. My son would have said, "Oh yeah, mom, you're definitely older." So yeah, well, yeah, I mean, global, viral, same thing, right? But yeah, maybe this person is known worldwide. Hmm, interesting. And here with this devil energy, the last card to the bottom, Seven of Cups, you do have choices. And okay, so that's why it's definitely important to stay grounded because, in the world, you're going to have the energy of the devil, okay? And you can be in the world, you can, you know, hang out and whatnot in the world, but you don't have to be like everything in the world either, so, and you don't have to feel like just, I don't know, everything happens for reasons, this is something that you kind of felt was forbidden or something like that, maybe because the person's in the industry or, or something like that. Maybe you should follow your first mind, or maybe, you've been, um, I don't want to use the word coerced, but in a sense, coerced to look at it differently than how you originally viewed it. And now you're like, okay, well, it's nothing, okay. I'm trying to go with this flow, it seems like it's okay, everything is good, you know, so be it. Maybe with this particular person, a lot of good things or fast action things, just a lot of action is taking place, so it's really exciting. But don't get attached, you know, um, especially if you sense something isn't right. Yes, you should definitely walk away um, from that flow or that energy. But at the same time, you're there for a reason, maybe to learn something. So, however the case, Capricorn, I appreciate. Oh, where am I going? Hold on. I have one more deck. Hold on with that. Interesting. I don't know why I was about to wrap it up, but was. So, huh, mm, guess I use this stuff. Okay, so here we have it, Capricorn. I appreciate you for being here with me today. Thank you so very much. Appreciate you. Come back anytime and rock you here with me on Do to See What It Do. Appreciate you. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, please. And thank you. And of course, only if you like. And also, if you like to donate, there's information to my PayPal, 8greenmountains at gmail.com. Thank you very much in advance. Here we are. Let's see what we get. Five of Pentacles in reverse. So, yeah, it's like even if, this situation doesn't work, you're not one of those that is, you know, woe is me. You don't feel left out or, oh my gosh, what's going on? You just move on. You just move on. You keep things moving. Moving forward. Hmm. To the strength in reverse. That's where that devil, the toxicity, or the attachment to, you know, you may, it's so crazy because you have the strength card out here already. That's why I was just looking. So you have the strength card already, and the strength card already was to get out of your comfort zone, do something different. Now you have the strength in reverse because you may need to now walk away from something that you walked to or towards, or because you felt that everything was giving you signs to stay or to go or to start or something. Now you have here the page. I'm not going to take it. The page of swords, how I picked it up in reverse. And with the page of swords in reverse, it's like a message or something like that. One not received or not, I don't know, one not given. To the Three of Wands. Literally, he's on the edge of a cliff. I know he's hiking, right? He's looking over that cliff, bird's eye view, pretty much. Looking down on the horizon, looking forward, looking outward. Underneath this Eight of Wands with this movement, if you maybe having to move, keep it moving, move forward, keep climbing the ladder, keep seeing what's out there. So this person, may be fun to be with and all of that, but yes, there's reasons why we listen to our intuitions. Also, Seven of Pentacles and reverse, especially if you haven't invested any time with the person. Here's the Eight of Cups again. He almost looks depressed there with the hoodie on. There's the Eight of Cups here. So, but that when I said the Eight of Cups here, that was walking away from just a certain way of being, like not saying that. Here's the Lovers, which is a choice between the two. So it's kind of like, if either you're talking to this person and another person, and the other person's nice and everything, and kind, but this person has a little extra, pizzazz or, seasoning or whatever, So you may have picked that one, but time to make a decision and move forward, walk away from just this particular environment, maybe, or person. Not too sure, what it is that you feel that you aren't comfortable around or you need to walk away from. Um, but the adaptability and the change wasn't just for this one person. It was just a matter of getting, like, back out there dating, doing things, again. And maybe, you needed to see this or something, you know, just because it's been a while since you've been out or something. You, it was a lesson much needed or learned. Or, yeah, we understood that it wasn't a two a cup situation. They, the way they live their lives, they just, it's like a party all the time or something like that. Like the slow movement in terms of when it comes to some sort of relationship. And maybe even in terms of that, when you're thinking about it now, you're taking your time. You're just like, okay, accepting whatever it is, out here and how people present themselves, what they offer, and so on and so forth. So here you have now the Three of Swords in reverse. That's good. Like you refuse to be hurt. Okay. So there you have it, guys. I appreciate you so very much. And check you next time, Capricorn. Yeah, very interesting read. Very interesting. So enjoy yourself. And yes, stay grounded, be aware, and take your time. All right, guys. Bye bye.